Okay.
Count me down.
10. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, my name is Robert Sollers, and this is the first in a series of video blogs concerning school violence. Obviously, the name of this blog, as you've already found out, is Never to Grow Up, which is also the name of the book that I have written, which will be published later this summer, just before school starts, Never to Grow Up, Preventing Violence in Our Schools. However, today's commentary is going to be on the 10th anniversary of the Columbine Massacre. Dylan Klebold and Eric Harris, 10 years ago today, walked into Columbine High School in Littleton, Colorado, shot and killed 12 students, 1 teacher, and then shot and killed themselves. You know, if the parents would have been a little bit more responsible and not as trusting as they were, they would have known what Klebold and Harris were doing. Okay? As well as the fact that there were many, many warning signs that Klebold and Harris were putting out that something was wrong and something was going to happen, yet nobody took note of that. Everybody is talking about how they were bullied or how they were on antidepressants or whatever the case may be. But nobody is looking at the overall picture of all of the warning signs. Whether you know it or not, there are 19 different warning signs of kids who are going to go Columbine. Okay, don't call it going postal because it happens in school, so it's going Columbine. And everybody ignores these warning signs. All of the research that I did for my book went into looking at various programs from across the country. They take in drug abuse, they take in bullying, they take in this and that and something else, but they don't have the comprehensive overall list of warning signs that can be trained to teachers and administrators. Now, is it just the schools not listening or not looking at the warning signs and training people on those? No. Parents are just as much at fault. So is the media. How is the media at fault? No, not because of copycat killers, not because of kids that think that one person got away with it so they can do it too. The media is at fault because they don't cover this story. It's become so maudlin, so everyday, that they don't want to cover it anymore. In Phoenix, I'm sorry, not in Phoenix, in Glendale, Arizona, which is a suburb of Phoenix, Friday, a high school student was found to have a hit list with as many as 12 to 15 names on that list, which he admitted to a school administrator. That incident, which could have turned violent today, April the 20th, was relayed twice on TV news and maybe 5 times on the radio news on Friday night, Saturday morning. And then it has disappeared. No mention of it in the newspaper. None of the other radio or TV stations that I watch on a regular basis on their newscast even mentioned it. It has become so blasé that it's not even worth mentioning for the media anymore. And yes, parents are just as much at fault too. And so is society. That is an entirely different subject and something I will go into on later blogs. So for now, keep your kids safe. Don't believe what the media is telling you that schools are safer and more secure than they are now. And we will talk later about how to keep your kids safer.